I've yet to get that. My brother drives a Volkswagen Focus because he doesn't give a shit. Whoop, whoop. If I chase all button. Okay. Whoop, whoop. I got spotters, so they definitely got some. They got a scout in the middle here. I mean, truthfully, all new cars right now are really expensive, right? EU car prices like have freaking skyrocketed. Maybe because of the emission laws and like all the EU's laws, they probably gotta pay more taxes or something for them. But like all the cars are like crazy prices, man. All crazy prices. Oh, scout is in the middle. Was this guy spotting us? Nice, he did. We can buy Tesla in 6 months of 5k euros. Yeah, but what do you do if the car breaks down? You think they're still gonna manufacture parts? Ooh, ooh. It's also possible that Conway spotted me. Quite possible. Whoop, whoop. Son of the police. Whoop, whoop. Not getting spotted anymore, that's good. Would be nice if like we get some spots too though. Yes, sir. That's a weird position for an SUV. He's not even trying to shoot from the bushes. Doo-doo, doo. Don't start, Dick. Don't start. Did you say sandal police? No. I said don't start. I kind of would like to drive in the middle too, but still waiting for some spots. I was muted though. Ain't too bad. I made a song. Now you guys will never hear it. What a shame. Pattern full HP though. This is bad. I got full HP tanks at the end of the game. At least I have sight on the cap. Well, what a bunch of cucks in the chat, man. Like, they're happy when I don't talk. And then, like, start talking about politics and shit in the chat. What a bunch of cooks, man. It's incredible. I'm not gonna move. Maybe I don't get spotted. Oh, okay. I got spotted. Cool. Oh, where's my camo, bro? What happened to my camo? What happened to my camo? Nice cap, Patton. Thank you for the free damage. I thought I'm not gonna get spotted, but Patton probably has a lot of V-range. Am I gonna carry the game with another Hori? Another Hori. I get spotted shooting this guy. They're gonna shoot me from the side. That's gonna be painful. Very painful. Yeah, I was like 400 meters away from him. This thing has crazy camo. Still spotted me. I'm disappointed. Very disappointed. I think it's possible they're gonna come from the other side. And that would be a big problem. We can't really cover the other side. I can stay in this tree here, but they can shoot me. I don't have like space to like turn back. What the fuck? I'm getting spotted so easily. Why am I getting spotted so easy in this thing? I really wasn't expecting to get spotted from that distance. And to get penned this easily. Oh man, the enemy team is throwing. Yes, brother, yes. The enemy team is absolutely throwing. This is the game we need. This is the game we need for the video. I wonder if the T-28 is there. Yes, brother. Oh shit. You better take care of that prototype, man. Guard that side. I'll hold here. Take it easy, guard it. It's a shame I missed the pattern here, because the game would have been over by now. Affirmative. I think the IS-6 is gonna try to go for the cap too. I love they keep trying to cap though. I love it. I don't know why they keep trying to cap, but I love it. I'm worried he's gonna go wide and try to get in cap. So let me move to this other bush here. Let me move to this other bush because I think he's gonna try to go wide and cap. Affirmative. Maybe stay a bit more on the side here so I can spot that particular corner. This guy could potentially push the T-28 and try to kill him. We need to hurry up because the game is ending. Push him, brother. I would like to cover him, but I don't have that luxury because they could push and cap, so... Unfortunately, I don't have that luxury. This Babilov handles here, of course. Nobody ever denied it. That Hori is like smart, man. He's actually agreeing with the tactic. I love it. He's cooperating. Bro. Bro, not like this, bro. Not like this, bouncing like that. Also, good thing I didn't get spotted by the pattern. I thought it was... he spotted me. Okay, that's it. Your turn now. Alright. Throw your hands in the air. Waving like you just don't care. He saw me? Yeah, okay. Doesn't matter. It is irrelevant. He has to die either way. GG's. What a sneaky game. What a sneaky game. Good job to the Hori, man. The Hori held ground. Nice. I couldn't have done it without the help of the Hori, that's for sure. Because he kept the other side safe. Lovely. Cooperation in World of Tanky Tanks. Lovely. Here's the tank of 0 armor. It has the same armor as the Tier 9 STRV on the top side. Well, here it has the same armor. So it's 40 millimeters of armor. 122 mil guns will overmatch you. The problem is this big lower plate. This is like only 40 millimeters. So anything will pen you here. That's why you gotta keep your distance. You can't play it aggressively sometimes, like the tier 9 STRV. GG Hori. So you got 5k damage almost, right? And 765 assist. How much does that translate into money? 53k. Oh wow, that's very disappointing. This tank is not very good at credits. That is very disappointing. 5k damage and 50k credits. That is really disappointing for a tank that is so situational. Nah, man. That is very, very, very disappointing. How much is the ammo cost? Oh, 1,000, that's why. 1,215 per shell. So this tank is definitely not a good moneymaker, folks. Definitely not. So basically what, you get like 10k credits for each 1,000 damage you do? No, I think I shot like 1 or 2 gold rounds. Yeah. I shot 1 or 2 gold rounds. Okay, so review of this tank. Like all the other Swedish tank destroyers in the game, this tank is very, very, very situational. And I say that because it's only good on open maps where you can keep your distance and snipe. And unfortunately, there's not a lot of those maps in the game, right? We were fortunate to be able to use this hill all game long and keep the distance, but we did play a lot of games before to try to get a decent game with this tank, and on all the other maps it just didn't work. So it is a very, very, very situational tank, like all the other Swedish tanks. You need open map and you need somebody to snipe you, to spot for you, if you want to like do good with it, right? It's not exactly a great brawler, even though it has the same armor on the top side, like the tier 9 STRV, like 40 millimeters. So you could, in theory, fight against tanks that have under 120 millimeter caliber or 120 millimeter, right? Well, then again, even 120 could potentially have higher chances to pen, you know, because of overmatch. Yeah. It's not really a great brawler because this front part here is very weak armored. It's like only 40 millimeters of armor. So basically, I actually haven't even thought about it now, but you actually can get pinned by high explosive here. I didn't even think about it. It's very flat. It's extremely flat, so you could just casually shoot high explosive into... You can shoot high explosive here and pen it super easy. And that is definitely not good, right? So, and because this part is so flat, if you would, let's say, try to brawl and lift your tank up in order to cover the lower plate, then you're going to be negating the top side angles, you know? So you're going to be creating like flat surfaces, and they're going to shoot the top side of your tank easy. So it's definitely not a tank I would recommend to try to brawl maybe like you do with the other STRVs, because the armor layout just kind of doesn't work for it, right? Yes, I would recommend keeping your distance and sniping with this tank. The good part is, though, this tank has a lovely gun. The gun aims very similar like the tier 10 STRV, right? Tier 10 STRV kind of tends to aim instantly. This one takes a tiny bit of time, but it definitely aims very fast too. So unlike the tier 9 one that takes forever. So the gun is great, no problem with that. Penetration is great, 290 pen, 330 heat. You got some 530 high explosive, right? The gun is great. The mobility is not that great. I would definitely recommend having a turbo this time because it definitely takes a while to accelerate. And the turbo is obviously going to help you in siege mode going back and forth, right? Which is even more important with this tank because the lack of armor frontally. So it's not necessarily a bad tank. It's just incredibly unusable on most of the maps, right? That's why I'll say it's just a situational as all the other STRVs in the game. It's definitely better than the Tier 8 STRV Premium, that's for sure. Bigger gun, it aims faster, no problem. But it is incredibly situational, so the only people I would recommend this tank to is people who, I don't know, play arty, you just want to lay back, sit in the back, just do 2-3 shot sniping and that's it. It's not exactly a very proactive tank to play with, right? It requires you to like keep your distance because otherwise you get pinned easy. And as you saw here, it's not exactly great at making credits either because the ammo tends to be quite expensive. So yeah, and shooting from a distance with a tank like this, you're most likely gonna miss or bounce at some point, especially since the accuracy of this tank is not exactly as good as the other STRV tanks. So yeah, it's a very situational tank. I would definitely not recommend it to anybody unless you like STRV tanks and you don't mind sniping, waiting for a proper map. Otherwise, it's just too unusable on most of the maps. It's funny, I just saw the name of this tank, Lätt. This tank is Lätt.